U.S. Secretary of Defense James Mattis is visiting Seoul next week, meeting with his South Korean counterpart. Discussions will center on rising North Korean threats. Kim Hyun-bin outlines what to expect from the defense chief's first overseas trip since his confirmation.
Newly confirmed U.S. Defense Secretary James "Mad Dog" Mattis is scheduled for a two-day visit to Seoul next week for talks with his South Korean counterpart, Han Min-koo. South Korea's defense ministry said Thursday that this is Mattis' first overseas trip as President Trump's defense chief, adding that he will make a stop in Tokyo before heading back home.
The new U.S. administration is putting an emphasis on the peninsula and the Asia-Pacific region. The strong alliance between the two countries was also a consideration.
In addition to the South Korea-U.S. alliance, Han and Mattis are expected to discuss ways to better counter North Korea's nuclear and missile threats. Other possible agenda items could include the planned deployment of the THAAD missile defense system to South Korea, which is scheduled for the middle of the year, and defense cost sharing for the U.S. troop presence in South Korea. One of Trump's campaign pledges was to withdraw U.S. troops stationed in South Korea, unless Seoul paid a greater share of the defense cost burden. The South Korean government has said, however, it pays over $770 million a year, or around 50% of the total cost, for the approximately 29,000 U.S. troops stationed in the country. After their meeting, the two defense chiefs are expected to release a joint statement warning North Korea to think twice before launching another provocation. Hyun-bin, Arirang News.